Hi folks, welcome to the Blitz for this Monday. Nice to have you on board. Ryan Paton is always with you inside our studios. Hope all is well. This show is all about opinions. It's all about hot topics in sports. So what we do in the short amount of time we have, we talk about a topic and then we give you our opinion. It's that simple. Speaking of opinions, drop us a line. Feedback at theblitz.ca is the address, and we'll get your opinions on the air as best we can. Coming up in the show, we'll check in on the latest concerning the lockout in the NHL, talk about Major League Baseball, the pennant races heating up as we are into the fall, and also we'll look at something called chess boxing. Yes, it is a sport. I would not lead you astray. Let's begin, though, with Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos. And after last Monday night's performance, when he was intercepted 3 times in the first quarter, in Denver's loss in Atlanta against the Falcons, everybody was saying, what is wrong with Peyton Manning? Well, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with Peyton Manning. The only thing is, he is not 100%. In fact, Peyton Manning himself has said, I'm not 100%. Who would be after multiple neck surgeries? So Denver, don't worry about it. He'll have a tough quarter. But in the end, and at the end of the day, he's Peyton Manning. He's on your team, and he's one of the best quarterbacks to ever play in the National Football League. Let's move to the NHL now, where the lockout continues, and I'm sorry to say, but no scheduled talks are on the horizon for both the league and the PA. There's a lot of concessions that have to be made between both sides. You have the owners now who are giving out millions of dollars in salary, but now they're saying they want the players to have their salaries cut. You have Ole Jokinen, for example, saying it's all about the money. We don't want our salaries cut. Unless big concessions are made by both sides, this lockout will last a long, long time. For the state of the NHL, that can only mean one thing. It's bad news. Getting down to crunch time in Major League Baseball, I love this time of year in the major leagues, and Commissioner Bud Selig got it right when he announced back in March that the league will expand their playoffs by 2 wildcard teams, one in the American League and one in the National League. Going into this season, I always thought, how can a league that has 30 teams only see 8 make the playoffs? Look at the NBA. They have that many teams as well. 16 make it to the postseason. Anyway, Bud Selig, you're doing the right thing. Kudos on you. Maybe next year, add 1 or 2 more. Staying with Major League Baseball, I have to address this Yunel Escobar situation. In case you have not heard, the Blue Jays shortstop decided to write a homophobic slur on his eye black, which they wear underneath the eyes. All I have to say about this is, what were you thinking? Now, the Blue Jays suspended him for 3 games. So here's what now they have to do. Number 1, when he comes back from his suspension, let him play baseball and let him hear it from the fans, because he knows and you know that he will. The second thing is, let him play out the season, buy out his contract. But I think Yunel Escobar's days in Toronto are done. He will not play or should not play another game in the Blue Jays organization. And from the world that makes you go, really? There's a sport that was invented back in the 90s by a Danish painter called chess boxing. And as the name suggests, it combines chess and boxing. One round is chess, then the next round is boxing. How do you win? Well, it's simple. You either checkmate your opponent in chess or you knock them out inside the ring. So for Mike Tyson, if you're listening and watching, this sport's for you, because you have 2 chances now to take a big bite out of the competition. All right, that'll do it for the show, folks. Thanks for joining us again. Feedback at theblitz.ca is the address to give us your opinions, and we'll get them on the air next time this week. Until then, I'm Ryan Paton. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you later.